Okay, so now that we've got the Plex server up and running, a couple of things from here on in. It gets a little bit more technical, but quite manageable. So I think the first thing we're going to do is we've got to go back into Nas4Free and set up the Samba shares of where these, so we can copy our media over to the server or mount them. So under Samba, if you go to shares, see I've got music, photos and videos mounted, set up under mount data videos. And remember, this is outside of the jail, so that, and then I've already put some music, photos and videos into these folders. So go ahead and create your shares. That could be on your server, it could be from an external drive, wherever you create your shares up. Okay, so once that's done, make sure that's done, we need to go back into our jail. Okay, so what we want to do is go to edit the jail, go down to here, you'll see an FS tab entry. So following along these instructions, it's saying that first you need to create a media folder in your jail under mount, so that when you mount using FS tab, it can link it. So in this case here, he's created video, photos, music under mount in the jail. So that's what we'll do. So in the jail, I'm inside the jail at the moment, go to mount, and you can see I've created 4 folders, and they're basically all empty folders. So I can show you if I go to TV, nothing in there. Alright, so they're all empty folders, but it just gives us a location to point the mount. So using this as a guide, so under FS tab, what this will do is it's just like a startup script that will actually point the empty folders, which are these ones, these ones here, to the folders which actually contain the videos. Okay, so this is inside the jail and this is outside the jail. Okay, so we'll use this as a guide. So with the mount, because I've got a pool, it's under mount, that's the pool name, and then that's the folder name. So inside the jail, it's the mount pool name, the jail, and then the Plex server, and then mount, and then the folder. So what we can do is over here, whoops, easiest thing is I'm just going to copy one row, go in here, paste it in, and then we'll go and edit it. So this is outside the jail, and then this is inside the jail. So I know inside the jail it's a little bit, what we'll do is to find out, we exit from the jail, go mount, and then the pool, my pool name is data, and then I've got jail, that's the jail name. Sorry, I actually want the pool name, and then I've just mounted music, photos and videos under the pool, alright, for this example. So remember to put in your own examples. So I've got data, get rid of that, and then videos with the S, and remember that's case sensitive. And then this is inside the jail. To find that out is we continue along this path. So that's the pool, we've got the jail, we want the Plex server. So in this scenario it's the Plex server, and then it should be mount. So if I enter that and then I list this, I've got those 4 folders. So that's the path. The path is, I'll type it out again, the full path is mount, that's the pool, this is the jail name, this is the Plex server name, and then mount again, and then under that it should be movies, music, photos. So what we can do is I can copy that, so highlight that over here, I'm just going to write over that, paste it. So, and then make sure, see I don't have a videos, I've called it movies over here. So obviously generally try and keep it the same. In this case I stuffed it up a bit, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do, paste it 3 more times and then change in here. While I'm here, I can just say that's music. Alright, change this one to photos and this to TV. TV actually points to videos as well, so that's fine. So out here, I'll just go mount my pool. Actually, sorry, I've got it up here. I've got music, photos, and videos. I've got movies. I'm not going to use that for now. Mount data. Instead of videos here, we've got music with a capital M and photos with a capital P. And I'm going to point my TV to the videos folder. Okay. So make sure all these three are ticked. So I'm going to save that. Apply the changes. I find it's easiest for me to just restart this server. I'll restart it, be right back. Okay, so it's rebooted. The first thing to try, first thing to try is to make sure it's linked it properly. So what we'll do is we'll go cd mount data jail Plex server, and then we go mount, and then let's go into photos. So now it should be full of data. Alright, so perfect. So what it's actually done is it's redirected the Plex folder to the actual folder where all the data is stored. So now go into Plex, and what we want to do is hit the plus button. So the first, let's just go photos first, hey? Go next. So we want to add a folder. So here we want to go back to the root, we want to go into mount, and then you'll see these are the folders that we created. Photos, go add, so it's mount photos, and then we want to add the library. Okay, let's see if it adds it. So sometimes it takes a little while. You can see it's refreshing. While that's doing that, I'm just going to go add. Let's go next. Let's add, go to the mount, and I'm just going to add movies. You can see it's there. We can add that. While that's going, I'm going to go add TV shows. TV, you can see there's stuff there. Let's go add. Let's go back and add music. You can see that there's there. Let's go back. So you can start to see that it's already putting photos in. So they're my photos. So it's syncing TV. It's going to take a little while because it only does one at a time. So you can see there, it's starting to add information, all our shows in there. So I'm going to go home. It's going to take a little while and it's going to use up some resources. I'll go back here to show you. Where's its status? So this is the Nas4Free. So yeah, you can see it's actually going through and adding the shows, the movies, whatever we've got in there. There you go. They're the TV shows that I've got in there. Music, it hasn't synced the music yet. So you can see it's refreshing. So it might take a while, so just let it run and off you go. But that's basically it. I mean, it's actually pretty straightforward. That's running off the the actual server. So this is running obviously through a web interface. What I'll do next is I'll just go in and install the just the client for Windows, and it'll sync it to the server. Alright, so I'll come back and we'll go through the client interface. Okay, so to install the client, obviously just go to the Plex website. So just do a search for Plex there, and this is the website plex.tv. So you can see it'll work on your tablet, laptop, TV, mobile, or whatever. In this scenario, I'm just going to go through and download the Plex Home Theater. It's just on the Windows laptop here. So, because we've already got our server, we set it up on our own NAS there. So go to Home Theater for Windows and download that. Alright, and then install it. Okay, so once it boots up, I guess it looks like this. So what I've had to do is go into Preferences and manually go over to Change Network and manually put in the IP address. So just ignore that one, that was the other server. So if I manually punch in the IP address, then go back, and then what it'll do is, you can see, I can't move the mouse, it says Plex server there, so that's the right server, and it's looking for the shows and photos that I've got, the movies, the first time round it'll take a couple of minutes to sync and pull down all the information, you know, the pictures off the internet and stuff. But I'll show you, let's say these are some of the photos that I put onto the server. So these are some CDs. You can see they're 80s. I grew up in the 80s. So if I click on one, the whole album's there, you know, and I can just play it. And remember, this works on your tablet or your Android phone or whatever. So again, movies, if I just hit movies, I can play it. There you go. Just an example to show you how the client running after we've set up our server. You can run a dedicated client or you can run the web client, either way. That's it. Alright, well, I hope that's helped someone, and thanks for watching.